Welcome to Shorty SuperCoach and welcome to the latest look at my side in the build-up to season 2020. And have a look at this. Shorty's got the microphone on screen. We're starting to look a little bit more professional over here. But I haven't done a team video for a little while. Hopefully this comes through reasonably well. I've been playing around a little bit with sort of my Camtasia and just how I go about filming these on-screen ones. But hopefully you've been getting around the normal content. But we'll be doing a few more of those premium videos and player profiles and things like that. But I've been excited to get the new mic going, so hopefully this is coming through reasonably well, and I'm all in sync and all that technical jazz. But look, I just want to get up my side from last time we had a look. Where are we? Not much has changed, to be fair. If I have a look. We're going back a little way now. It was Jan 1, so we're literally going back just about a month. So if we take a look, if I just stop going on about my Instagram here, this gives you a little bit of an idea. You know, I'll just scroll through, and to be honest, I'll highlight a few of the changes, but there isn't a great deal that has changed. Just gives you a little bit of an idea of what I've been doing. So yeah, if you're not aware already, that is about how my side was looking. And a month later, this is how it's looking now. Now, as you can see, not a stack of change. Very little change, to be honest. But what has changed is Isaac Heaney out for a month. I've pumped the bloke up all pre-season. I've pumped him up about his whole career. I want to start him, but every single time he either gives me a reason to trade him out or not start him. So that happened just the other day. And I thought, well, do I just trade? He was at F3. Do I just trade him for some other forward? But I didn't have a stack of confidence in any other forwards. So I ended up just saying, look, I'll just downgrade him. I feel like there's a fair few premium options in the back line. I wouldn't have minded Zach Williams, but I've gone Rory Laird. I'd be interested to see. I feel like Rory Laird's just, you know, he's off people's minds. He's out of favour. Now, what's his percentage? 19%. I'm semi-surprised. I thought it'd be closer to 10, but I reckon he can bounce back, and I think he's just a reliable option nonetheless. So other than that, I've played around with just a few rookies, but I wouldn't read too far into those rookies because that'll all work itself out come round one in the build-up. I'm sticking with the Gawn and English option. I've been really thinking about Jack Stephen, but then he copped a little bit of a injury with the calf, which concerns me a lot. He needed to pretty much get through preseason unscathed, but it looks like he certainly won't. It's minor, but I was really looking at options of working him in because I think if he plays and plays midfield, he's definitely averaging 90, early 90s minimum. I've been tossing and turning with Kelly and Neil. It's Kelly at the moment, but again, that's open for debate and a pretty minor thing. What else is on my mind? Probably not stacks. I'm pretty content with how it all looks. I like the fact that I bat fairly deep in the back line. I like the 5 premiums through the midfield. Historically, that's what I've liked to do. Very keen on Cripps, Oliver and Dangerfield. The 2 giants are perhaps guys that could make way. We'll just see. And the ruck is still very much open for interpretation. Timmy English still needs to prove it to me through the pre-season, but I really like what he can offer. These 2 are locks, as is Cockatoo if he's fit. These 2 fellas, a bit of rage about them, but they'll sort themselves out. Greenwood's a really interesting one. If I just look at these premiums in the forward line, none of them give me a great deal of confidence, to be honest. I'm not on board Walters in terms of starting him. I do not want to start him. You wouldn't start Ablett. Heaney's gone and got injured. Toby Green, pretty risky. Cameron, you wouldn't start. Zeba, you wouldn't start. Lambert, no thanks. DeGoey, surely not. Then, you know, you're looking at your Dawsons, your Greenwoods. People talking about Jack Stephen, Devon Smith, of course. So none of them are really taking my fancy. So that's where my side's at the moment. Just a short little vid today. I just want to do a little team update, and I know people like seeing where the team is at. There hasn't been a stack going on, you know. Shorty's been watching tennis. He's been watching cricket. Unfortunately, Barty got knocked out. That was extremely disappointing. That happened today. This will probably be posted around the tennis finals. But at the moment, that's how my team is looking. I enjoy it. At the minute, there's only 2 mid prices. I like to keep the mid prices pretty minimal. English and Greenwood, who's obviously not right there at the minute. But I enjoy minimal options of the old mid-pricer. It's handy to have a couple if you believe them. And particularly, I think the forward line's a good option for that. But look, for the minute, that's how we're rolling. Let me know what you think. Let me know how your side's shaping up. If you've got any tips for me or any ideas, let me know. If you think my team's an absolute shocker, feel free to pass that on as well. But as always, I appreciate the feedback and the content and the support. Plenty of people jumping on board the last couple of weeks, which is good. We've got a massive month or so coming up as we really get going into season 2020. So thanks for joining, and I'll catch you soon. Cheers.